This is Henry Fountain for the New York Times. 10 years after 9/11, new office towers are rising at the World Trade Center site that will transform the skyline of Lower Manhattan. But the 16-acre site also serves as an important transportation hub and as a memorial to those who died when the Twin Towers were attacked. So much of the redevelopment is taking place below ground. There, architects, engineers, and construction workers have faced a complex task of fitting the various elements together. Just under Greenwich Street, the number one line of the city subway system runs through a concrete tunnel constructed in 2002 to replace one destroyed in the attacks. Below that, and extending across much of the site, is a network of tracks, platforms, and pedestrian walkways for Port Authority trains that run under the Hudson River to New Jersey. The street-level entrance to these trains, to be completed in 2014, is an arch structure designed by the Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava. The construction has been challenging, in part because the pedestrian passage from the entrance dips under the subway tunnel, and workers have had to excavate beneath the tunnel while keeping it in place. Elsewhere on the site, mechanical systems have been installed, including a chiller plant that takes river water through huge pipes and uses it to help cool the transportation hub and other buildings. The 9/11 Memorial, which will be fully opened in 2012, includes a museum with exhibition space 70 feet below ground, where the Twin Towers foundations met bedrock. Where the towers stood, water will cascade down large square fountains. Their structure will be visible from the exhibition space below. A glass and steel pavilion will serve as the entrance to the museum. At street level, the memorial area will be covered by a stone plaza planted with 400 trees. The tallest building at the site, One World Trade Center, was designed by David Childs. It will have a rooftop parapet at 1,368 feet, the height of the original North Tower, and reach 1,776 feet at the top of its antenna spire. Tower 4, designed by Fumihiko Maki, will reach 977 feet. And depending on economic conditions, Tower 3, designed by Richard Rogers, and Tower 2, by Norman Foster, will be finished later. Also in the works is a performing arts center, which would be built where a temporary entrance to the Port Authority trains now stands. By 2020, perhaps, the site will be complete, both above and below ground.